Last year, Nottingham's Shoestring Press published a collection of my poems combined with my daughter Molly's photographs under the title Aslant, or Aslant if you prefer. Whichever pronunciation might be correct, seems to me that the musician for whom the term can most readily be applied is surely the pianist Thelonious Monk, whose work is full of odd angles and sudden changes of direction. This is Monk at the 5 Spot. They've all been here to see him. Ginsberg, Mahler, poets, painters, other musicians. Larry Rivers and his crowd jammed into a table at the back. Frank O'Hara in earnest conversation, oblivious of the fact that Monk, dark glasses shielding his eyes, is starting to rock back and forth at the piano, feeling for a rhythm in the bottom hand while the right finds angles of its own. Blue Monk, Round Midnight, Epistrophe, Ruby, my dear. And all this time, head down, horn hooked over his shoulder, John Coltrane waits, biding his time as Monk launches himself into a jinking solo which skips and leaps and builds into an angular arpeggio that calls to mind a man stumbling headlong down a flight of stairs, never quite losing his balance, not falling but saving himself with an upward swoop and final double-handed chord, so sudden, so emphatic that the crowd almost as one catches its breath, and even Frank O'Hara is stunned into silence. I Mean You, the 5 Spot, New York City, September 1957. This poem, Curve, was written after a visit to the De La Warr Pavilion in Bexhill to see some Bridget Riley paintings. Late summer already, and the swifts that raced the canyon of our suburban street, crisscrossing from nest to nest, have left swiftly as they arrived. Our daughter is in Paris, dreaming of becoming 17. Cast adrift, we catch the morning train through fields of yellowing wheat toward the sea. The light oscillating on the water's surface, patterning across the painter's canvas, ever moving, iridescent, rarely what it seems. What are you doing? You asked, when walking beside you I first threaded my fingers through yours. Evening it would have been, the air about us urgent, electric. Now the sweet heat of nights and insatiable afternoons has ripened into this. The accidental touch of bodies and flustering of hands, the lushness of late flowering blackberries, their juices sticky rich upon the skin. Feet bare on shingle, wearing your black dress with its green sash, you walk cautiously to the water's edge and stand there looking out. The blur of motion on the horizon, the far prospect of land, the impossibility of leaving. Have I ever said I love you and not meant it? Yes, but not to you. For an instant, it's as if my breath has stopped. Then you turn and come back to where I'm waiting. Small shells like keepsakes, tight in the palm of your hand.